I'm sitting in the car, I've let it warm up a little bit, and if you're watching the rev counter, you can see it's dropping, it's cycling about 400 or 500 RPMs every few seconds. Yet my AC is blowing cold. So one of the things that people say on YouTube is that it could be low on refrigerant, and I'm definitely heading that way, but you can see how fast it's cycling. I'm going to go out and show you the clutch engaging on the AC unit. I'm not a mechanic, so excuse my terminology, but it's cycling on and off a lot, and it does the same when it's on the heater setting as well. And yet I do have cold air. I've got the fan just on its lowest setting right now, but you can see that gauge going up and down. I'm just going to quickly show you the clutch, and then I'll do another little video on how I get on with fixing it. So let's get out. We look down, you see the clutch engaging and coming off and coming on very frequently. So I am going to go get some AC Pro this afternoon, and we're going to see if adding refrigerant will help this problem. Hi guys and gals, so I am back with the Ford Ranger, and I haven't put the refrigerant, topped up the refrigerant yet. I don't know if it actually needs topping up, but I'm about to get there. But I wanted to tell you that I wasn't going straight to that refrigerant as a problem. It seemed like this AC unit was, cycling on and off a lot. So one of the checks for it was just to put this is a 5/16 socket on to the pulley, and just see if the pulley turns freely. And as you can see, it is, because I did look at, oh well, maybe it's the bearings in the clutch, or something like that. So I did look at those, but it seems like they're okay, not making any noise, as best I can tell. And even for new mechanics like myself, you should be able to, hear if something sounds a bit rough, as it's spinning. So I didn't notice any of that in any of these pulleys, the alternator there. So that was one of the checks I did. I have been looking around for leaks, but they tell me that it's kind of hard to do. And the other thing is that it's still blowing cold air and hot air. So having checked that out, which seems to me like just a pretty basic thing to do, but it kind of lets you know that, okay, that's free, it didn't feel rough, or didn't feel tough at all, that I can probably eliminate that from my problems and go to the more simple things. Hello everyone, I'm back. We're about to add some AC Pro refrigerant to this 2002 Ford Ranger. Just a couple of quick things that I also tried in a couple of days since I started this video. I did pull the throttle intake off, clean that. Also the idler input sensor there, again sorry about the names, clean that as well. Did check the fuse in the fuse box, or the relay I should say, and it seemed to be fine, working fine. I know it's, I did look at it, wasn't rusty, clean the points, put them back in. So I have done a couple of other things, but it's still doing it. So let's try the AC Pro. Okay, I've got the engine on, and I've also got it on max AC, on full cold, and with the fan fully on, and you can hear it cycling on and off. It gets worse when it gets warmer, so anyway, it's doing it. So located support here. Try and get this. Okay. Getting the little cap off. Okay. Now, I'm going to push this on. That goes on really easy, and see them in the white when the clutch is on, and it's going to go off in a second. There it's off. It jumps up. So that's not the reason we want. We want it when it's back on, so it goes back down. So I'm going to pull the trigger a little bit and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it's still in the green, but my fan, it's not cycling off, so try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you guys can probably hear, guys and gals, the clutch is staying on. Okay, so I'm back in the Ford Ranger after emptying the can of AC Pro into the system, and I have everything turned off right now, and we have a steady idle, and I'm going to turn everything is on max, and we're going to go back and we'll look at this idle. Now it's dropped down, but it's not surging at this point. Hi guys, I actually took it for a drive, you know, probably about 1.5 miles, a couple of miles, just to get it, you know, good operating temperature. And I've come back and we'll turn the AC on full. You see the rev counter needle drop, and the IAC valve's doing its job. It just brought it back up a little bit, and it's very steady. And I thought that my air conditioning was working well before, but now it's working really well. So my system wasn't completely out of refrigerant. It's still blowing cold, which was kind of a red herring for me. But now it's really super cold. So it was definitely something to do with the refrigerant. And you can see it's been for a drive and the needle is sitting nice and steady. The clutch is engaged. Let's go out and have a quick look. And this will be the end of the video, because fluctuating idle on 2002 Ford Ranger with 175,000 miles, it's fixed.